Hello everyone, how are you? Today let us go to a new topic, and the topic is one word answer questions. So we had a practice of taking questions in essay, short answer question. Now we are in one word answer in this. Okay. So one word answer is kept under objective question. Generally objective type questions are divided into recall and recognition type. One word answer and completion are in recall, and we have multiple choice, true or false, matching and grouping in recognition. Shall we go ahead? Thank you. So objective question is one where the awarding of marks does not depend upon the score. So if the marks are added, if it is does not depend upon the score, we call it as objective question. It's easy to mark. If answer is correct, we give 1 mark, and otherwise we'll give 0 marks. Normally, it is easily corrected by machine by using optical mark recognition sheets, and this is the example of that sheet. The other way around, if the awarding of the marks depends upon the scorer, then it is called as you can fill it up, it's called as subjective question. Suppose if there is an essay question, if you give two different scorers, sometimes the mark given by the scorer is different to the same answer sheet. Hence, essay questions and short answer question are called as subjective questions. It's what being explained in this paragraph. Objective questions divided into recall and recognition system. Now let us know about these two things. If there is a Q in the question, then it is called as recognition type. Examples are multiple choice question. We call it as shortly MCQ. Match the following, true or false, and grouping. A Q to the answer will be in the question itself. For example, let us consider this hand now. To get water, we will strike the rod. Sometimes water may not come. What we will do? So we will put small water to the pump itself, and then we will strike the pump. Now we will get more water. So likewise, if students are not at an answering, we will give you a part of answer. From that they will give the entire answer. We will give a part of answer is called as Q or prompt. So therefore, these types of questions are called as recognition type question, the prompting type questions. Those questions which gives cues. The example is like this, which is the capital of India. So four options are given. From the four options, we have to choose the best one. So a cue to the answer will be in the question itself. Then therefore we call it as a recognition type. If there is no cue, then it is called as recall type. Examples are one-word question and completion type. The same question, which is the capital of India, can be written like this in recall type. The capital of India is dash. We have to fill, we have to search in the brain, and then we have to give the answer. So which is easier between recognition and recall? Recognition will be easier because the answer is there itself. Out of these two, which one is correct? Do you recognize me? Do you recall me? Which one we should ask? Do you recognize me is the correct. Why? Because when we ask to somebody else, we are asking the question. So a part of answer there itself. So therefore, do you recognize me will be correct one. Now we will go to today's topic, one word answer question. So how we are going about for writing this, art of writing questions, art of constructing question, we go normally in four. One is definition, the second one criteria of writing the question, the third one advantages, and fourth one limitations. So in that way we'll proceed. Definition dash, then that question is termed as one word question. So we have to fill the dash. Can you? Yes. If the answer for the question is given in a word or two, then that question is termed as one word answer question. Okay. We'll go for B. Criteria of constructing one word question. So normally if you want to set a question in a particular ability like knowledge or remember level, then you have to set in that ability. So you have to use appropriate wordings, not more or not less. So use appropriate. The wordings should be appropriate. Third, answer has to come in one or two words for setting one word questions. Questions are to be asked directly and not roundabout. B5, questions should not be directly taken from the book. So B1, B2 and B3 we have discussed at length for essay type question and short answer type question. The same applies here also. Therefore, we are not repeating it. If you want to get it, just if you have forgotten, go back to the video, see those things, and then come back here. So B4 and B5 will be discussed here. So B4 questions ought to be asked directly and not roundabout. Let us consider this example. Some years before, Lavoisier separated elements into metals and non-metal, which is that year. This can be put like this also. In which year Lavoisier separated elements into metals and non-metals? Which will be correct? That is wrong. And the second one will be correct. So we are asking directly. Fine. Question should not be directly taken from the book. For this, I have taken page 28 of present CBSE High Secondary First Year Chemistry book. Look at the yellow highlighted portion. An insight into the structure of atom was obtained from the experiments on electrical discharge with gases. The same thing can be put in the form of question. What was obtained into the structure of atom from the experiments on electrical discharge of gas? The answer is insight. Can we ask like this question? So we cannot ask like this. We cannot directly lift from the books. If the students want to answer this question, they have every student have to mark all the pages, all the lines in the books. Therefore, we have to ask in a conceptual level, not in the lines as given in the book. Therefore, these questions should be avoided. So, what are the advantages of one word question? So, it was as the following: it is very easy to construct. Evaluation is easier than AC and short answer because one or two words. You take it, put one, otherwise zero. It's very easy. It possesses subjectivity, so we cannot write stories. It can be corrected through machines. That is why easily you can declare the results in short span of time. What are the limitations? These two possess limitation. In one word answer, only abilities such as remember and understands or measure. The remaining apply and skill cannot be measured. Who has given taxonomy educational objective? So naming is the observable and measurable verb and which comes under remember ability. So assignment for this topic. So constructive question each in remember understand ability in your selected portion. Write like this. Quarterly exam belongs to which type of assessments? So later I will give with two words in bracket. The first one is the SIO and the second one is JO. The model of question is question followed by SIO followed by JO. And these are my references. You can take it and you can also go to the sources to get more understanding. Thank you so much. We'll meet in another video. Thank you.